Hello my friend and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing with you a plugin that I've been really enjoying. It's called Shreddage 3E Upright from the guys over at Impact Soundworks. It's one of those virtual instruments that has a really musical vibe about it. It actually feels like it belongs in your tracks, especially if you're producing lo-fi, jazz, R&B or soul. It's really got that vibe. It's very expressive and musical. I want to show you more about it, so let's dive straight in. So first off, this is the only electric upright bass instrument plugin that I know of. So straight off the bat, that makes this one pretty interesting. With this, you get that beautiful upright tone, but you also get a bass that's very smooth and rounded and detailed. As well as that, what I've really enjoyed with this is how playable and customizable it is. So one thing that I really love is how easy it is to move from mono to stereo with our bass. Here's our mono. And into stereo. And secondly, blending the DI and the amp sounds together is really super easy too. At the top here I've got this signal switch. At the top I've got DI and then the switch below is amp. But if I want to blend those two sounds together, I head down here to the console control. And here I've got a couple of faders. So first at the moment I've got my amp sound and it sounds like this. But if I want to blend in some DI, I'm just going to grab the fader. Alright, so let's check out E Upright in action. I've got all the usual suspects in this lo-fi track. I've got some saturated drums. I've got some Rhodes keys. I've got some vinyl sounds. I've got kind of like that trip-hop Portishead vibe going on. One thing at the moment I'm missing, of course, is some bass. So let's blend in a little bit of E Upright and take a listen. Now, as I mentioned at the top of the video, what I really like about what this bass sounds like is it's not just filling that space up in the mix, it's actually bringing in some expression and musicality too. Take a listen to it with a lot more width in stereo. Now I want to extend that low end a little bit more and bring in some clean low end goodness. So I'm going to reach for the console control and my DI fader and bring some of that into my amp signal. Let's say that I want to add some more grit this time to my amp. I can go over to one of these drop down arrows within the console view, and here I've got just an absolute plethora of effects. I'm going to bring in a little bit of tape right now. You can see I've got some controls now along the top here, gain, warmth and roll off. Let's just solo out the amp and take a listen. And this time around, I'm going to blend some of that amp grit back into my DI signal. I really like how E upright is set up, making it easy for you to shape the tone without things getting over confusing and over complex. It's set up very musically. Let me show you what I mean with these two controls. So the top one, 4-string, you can force the player to play 1 string only, and below here the hand position, which affects where the hand is going to perform along the fretboard, which gives some really nice subtle tonality changes. Check it out. So much lighter and softer with less sustain the more we go down the neck. Much more fuller and sustained sound with the open strings. That's a really, really nice way to work. You also do have this separate tone control just here. There's also a whole bunch of very usable presets just here for you to get started with. And if things get all too much for your computer, there is this little leaf icon here which you can click on, which is going to simplify the sound out and just make things a lot easier on your CPU. But if you want to go deeper, E upright can certainly do deeper too. You've got a whole menu dedicated to strumming. You've got plenty of articulations. You've got harmonics. Loads and loads of effects. And comprehensive editing of all of these sub-menus, sustain, staccato, harmonics, etc. Everything has got plenty of editing down the bottom so you can manipulate the sound as you wish. And a final advanced tab for all you knob twiddlers. Back to the main menu though. I'm heading back to the console window. This time I want to show you something I really like, which is amongst all these effects in the effects bin. If you scroll down near to the bottom here, you'll find cabinet that drops into the effects bin of the amp section. And then over here, you can see at the moment we've got our S2 bass jazz. We drop this down here and check out the amount of cabinets you've got to choose from. And within this sub menu, you've got a whole choice of different mics and a whole choice of different mic placements too. They've definitely got the cabinets covered. This console window works exactly the same as your DAW, so you can bunch effects here, but you can also load them up as well on your master bus too. You can see this time I've got some twang, cabinet, analog EQ and chorus in this preset, which is called Heavy Fusion. This twang I really like. Check this sound out. And just to put your mind at rest, E upright works with the free version of Kontakt Player. There's no extra Kontakt license required. Just download it and off you go. I think E upright brings a distinctive upright electric bass sound that may well be missing from your library. I certainly found it really easy to use and navigate. Those very musical presets made my life really easy. I think my takeaway from it would be that it feels like I'm adding to the music rather than just dumping in another bass track. Let me know what you think about the sound of this plugin in the comments box below, and whilst you're there you'll find a link for the plugin so you can try it out for yourself. If you enjoyed this video today, why not drop me a like and subscribe to the channel too. And if you want to learn more about mixing from your home studio, I've got a free course for you. It's called Pro Mix Method. You'll find the link for that below this video too. If you enjoyed this video today, you definitely want to check this next one out.